Press play. This is a 96.5 TIC web exclusive.
How young were you when you decided you actually wanted to do acting? How did that happen?
Actually, I was 3 years old when I started, so I didn't really know what I was doing, but it was just like I kind of fell into it. I was in the mall in New Jersey, shopping with my mom in like the carriage, and my manager thought I was really cute for commercials. My parents didn't really want me in the business just because they knew about the infomercial side of the business, but they didn't really want it for their children. And the guy was just like, she's adorable, please just take my card. And it was really because my grandma had suffered a loss in the family, so she was in the house all the time. We were trying to get her to, or like my mom was trying to get her to get out and do stuff around the house and do stuff, you know, just, they're like, let's go to New York with Ashley and let's take her to a commercial audition. And she actually kind of went for it. And so she got out of the house, took me to the audition, and I booked it. It was a JCPenney commercial.
But at 3, you didn't really, it was just a fun thing to do, right?
Yeah, you know, it was, that's what, like the side of me that people don't, I'm really energetic. I have a lot of energy, especially even now. Even though I'm 23, I still have a lot of energy. But I could not, like, sit still, I guess, when I was younger. And when I was on a set, I would listen, and I was really good. And so my parents were like, I think this is good for her because she's actually listening to people. I was just, like, you know, crazy when I was younger. So yeah, I loved it. I mean, it's always been left up to me whether I want to do it or not. My parents really wanted me to just have a normal childhood, so I went to regular school my whole life. I worked in clothing stores when I was in high school, but it's all I've ever wanted to do.
So is there a High School Musical 4?
I think there is, yeah. We're not in it.
Why not?
You're kidding, right?
It was senior year and you guys are done.
We graduated. Yeah. We're not in high school anymore. Yeah, I think they're gonna, it's a whole new cast, and I think that it's a good thing because it brings a lot of, you know, a lot of happiness to a lot of kids, and so that's awesome. But I know they left it open for my character to come back. It'd just be weird to do the movie without the, you know, regular cast. I wouldn't be able to.
Maybe a cameo or.
Yeah, I don't know.
She doesn't seem too thrilled about
it. She's not too thrilled.
I mean, without the cast that you grew up with,
right,
like, in that movie, it'd just be too strange, I
now,
think.
It seems like Disney, I would imagine if I were going through what you're going through, it'd be a lot of pressure. Girls now, like, you have to be smart, sexy, funny, sweet, not get into any trouble, fashion line. You also are a singer, a dancer. You have to do everything. Do you feel that pressure all the time?
No. I mean, I think that I think Disney's really good at what they do, and they know what kids like, but they don't ever pressure you into anything. I mean, they don't say you have to sing. It was, you know, obviously we were doing a musical, so we were singing, and the girls that they, you know, Miley's known. She was a singer before she was an actress. I mean, she's Billy's daughter, so they just work, you know, like they use what they have. You know, Demi's an amazing singer, but yeah, I think that it's just something that you get a lot of opportunities over there, which is more amazing for us than feeling pressure. You know, it's just something that's really cool and exciting. But I've only done, you know, stuff that I would, you know, I grew up in musicals. I did, when I was 8 years old, I did Les Miserables on the national tour, so it was just something that I was really excited to get back into. But they never, like, put pressure on us.
But do you feel the need to break out of that mold and do something really racy, kind of like Harry Potter's character did when he went on Broadway and bare it all?
No, I don't feel that way. I mean, I think I'm growing up, but I'm not someone to do something that's totally out there and alienate my fans or anything. I want them to grow with me. I don't want to, like, run away from them in any way. So.
What do you do when a mother corners you and says, listen, I've got a daughter. She is so talented. Can you give me some advice on how to get her into the business, darling?
I give her
Which,
advice.
by the way, is code because he wants to break into the business.
I mean, you get people, young people look up to you. You've been there, you've made it, and usually they look for advice from somebody who's already been through and made it. What could you tell them?
That it's hard work. You know, it's 90% rejection, and you just have to know going into the business that that's something that you have to take, and you're not going to get everything that you want. But you know, there's been tons of times where I've wanted to quit before because I felt like I wasn't getting to, you know, a place where I wanted to be. But because I just love working. It's not really about the fame and that. I just like being successful in what I do.
Do you remember a particular rejection that you received that just kind of won't go away from your memory?
I had done 3 pilots for network shows. I had done a Fox pilot, an ABC pilot, and an NBC pilot 3 years in a row. And obviously pilots are like, you know, it's a really hard chance to get picked up because you're
hit or miss.
You know, yeah, definitely.
You get paid for pilots?
Yeah, you do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they all 3 didn't get picked up. And so after the 3rd year of, doing a pilot and not getting picked up, I was just like, man, like I just want to work on a TV show. I just want to be working like every single day. I love being on set and doing that. And it was kind of that moment was just right before The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, where I just had graduated high school. I took a year off to focus on my acting. I did, tons of acting classes. I did Groundlings, improv. And then finally I was ready to go to college because I was like, you know what, I don't want to wait around for something that is not like really happening right now. And then Sweet Life came in, and I was really hesitant at first because it's a Disney show, and I had done all these network shows, and so I was just like, I don't know if I want to do a Disney Channel show. And but then I was just like, you know what, who knew, like we were actually like starring in the show, where I was like the daughter of Howie Mandel in the NBC show, where I was like the sister, like it wasn't really, we didn't get to star as like like do everything like the physical comedy like Sweet Life was offering. So I just thought it was a great opportunity, and it had a 50-50 chance. There was only 2 pilots being done that season. It was Sweet Life and another one, so I was like, this could be good, and it got picked up. So I was just really, that was just the turning point for me. I was just really excited and really happy about it.
So where will the music bring you this summer?
Well, I've definitely been focusing on my album, and I really want to tour with it. I just want to be really taken seriously with my music as well as my acting, because it is something that I love, and I've co-written, about 7 songs or 6 songs on the album, and everything is all my idea. I mean, Warner Brothers Records gave me a lot of creative control, so.
And the ultimate tour hookup would be you with?
Boys Like Girls. I love Boys Like Girls.
Is a tour planned? I mean, is it one on the books?
No. But
why not?
I'll meet with them. Hopefully it's in August. Right now, I mean, first of all, we're just in the promotion time right now, and then the album will come out, and hopefully people will like it. So.
And I like your hair color change. You went from blonde to brunette. And
yeah.
I mean, was that your idea too, or was that they said, hello, we want you to change your hair color?
No, it's my original hair color. Disney had changed my hair to blonde. And
you know what your original? Because I don't know what my original hair color. That's actually quite impressive that you know.
Yeah, I mean, I have a little bit of highlights, but we let my hair grow for a little bit. So. I feel back to myself in a way. So I felt like Sharpay really owns the blonde hair.
Yeah, like it took away from who you were, and you kind of left that character behind.
Yeah, it's cool.
On celluloid. That's cool.
So the album is Guilty Pleasure, June 15th. And we wish you the best of luck. You're very well grounded, very well spoken.
Lovely.
Thank you.
You could actually put sentences together. Like other guests that we've had in the studio.
Like, oh my God, I'm really, what was I saying?
Like, wow.
Oh my
like,
God.
I'm going to be touring, and I don't really know the date, but I'll let you know. Great having you on the show.
Thank you,
Ashley
guys.
Tisdale.
Yeah.
For more great videos, visit 965tic.com. 965tic.com.